Just wanted to take a minute and let you know about it. You know, over the years I've tried a lot of different ways to make money, but I just never seem to have any luck. Well, I was fortunate enough to get a copy of Greg's Disrupt trading software, and since then I've had some really amazing success. After just 10 days of using the software, I've made an incredible $149,695.85 cash profits. This is literally mind-blowing to me. I really can't believe the money I'm making, but it's all there and it's all mine. So I just want to say thanks to Greg. And you know, if you get a chance, you really need to check this out for yourself. So thanks again, Greg. You're the best.
Looks like we're rolling. Follow me. I bet you $1 bill that I can make you $12,765.98 by the time this short video ends. Don't believe me? Good. You shouldn't believe everything you see online. There's a lot of crap out there. You know it, and I know it. There are a lot of guys trying to con you out of your hard-earned money. But I don't want any of your money, and you can keep your dollar too. And I'm not even going to ask you to believe a single word I say to you. Don't listen to me. Listen to these guys.
After just 10 days of using the software, I've made an incredible $149,695.85 cash profits.
I'm able to pay rent, I'm able to buy new clothes and even a new car. Thank you so much, Greg.
I'm making a steady $15,000 profit every single day, and after 10 days I'm $1,000 away from 150 grand.
My first 10 days of using the Disrupt software, I pulled in over 156,000 in profit.
10 days later, I've made over $137,000. Thank you so much, Greg. You have literally changed my life.
Hey, my name is Greg Hardman. You've probably never heard of me. But I'm the guy who's responsible for some of the scariest stock market crashes of the last 6 years. Scary for them, not for me. See, I'm the guy Wall Street loves to hate. I'm the guy pulling in millions of dollars from their hard work. And I'm the guy who can make their whole house of cards crash down around them at the push of a button. See, I literally have the key to taking millions, even billions of dollars from those greedy Wall Street traders thanks to a system me and a few lucky insiders call Disrupt Trading. See, myself and about 16 other guys are pulling in serious profits using some pretty intense strategies. And no, I'm not talking about a few grand here and there. I'm talking about tens of thousands of dollars every day. But I have to tell you, this system isn't for everyone. In fact, it will only work for a small group of people. You may be the type of person who can use this system to pull in profits like this. Or you may be a wimp. You may be too goddamn nice. You may think that these Wall Street sharks don't deserve to have a slice cut out of their big fat wallets. My God. You may even think they deserve the money they take from your hard work, your pain, and your suffering. Or you may be the kind of guy who's ready to make some real money, ready to finally get ahead, ready to fight back against the system that keeps you down, ready to make between 12 and 15 grand a day from their hard work. Now, if you think you got the cojones to make some serious money, come and take a look at the profits my insider friends are pulling in every day thanks to a system we call Disrupt Trading. Come on, I'm gonna go drive over to my local bar and meet two of the folks I've helped make some serious money, hands-free. These guys owe me a lot, so I figured I'd let them explain to you just how easy it can be to make as much as 15 grand per day, every day. watch? Rolex, 25 grand. See this car? G-Wagon, 100 grand. Want to know how long it took me to make this money? 36 hours. How much have you made today? Come on, let's go meet some outsiders like you who are finally making some real freaking money. And who knows, you might be able to join them. Hey, talk to you later, man. Hey, sweetie. Best bourbon you got. Hey, Patty, how you doing?
Hey, I am so good, Greg. How are you?
So up until a few weeks ago, you were tending bar at this pub of mine, weren't you?
You know it, right over there.
Yeah. When I first told you about how much money I could make for you, you didn't believe me, did you?
Well, to be honest, no. I thought it was just you being you know, like you always are.
Hey. But once you started using the disrupt trading software, how'd that work out for you?
You know, I got to tell you, at first, I thought it was some kind of a joke. I mean, nothing could be that good, right? But I started making money, thank you, immediately.
Cheers.
Ah, yeah.
But you started making some real money eventually, right?
Oh, you know, at first, I thought it was some kind of joke, you know, but I started making money right away. And not just a few dollars here and there. I was making thousands of dollars on my very first day. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Now, you know, when I first started using your Disrupt Trader software, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to make it work. You know, because I'm not good with computers.
Right.
But I was amazed at how simple and easy it was. But, you know, I had a lot of bills piling up. I really did. And I was in desperate need of some extra cash, you know. And I needed something different, something that would make me real money. You know, I was in desperate need of some extra cash. And I thought, what have I got to lose? So I gave it a go.
Nice. So you started making money pretty quickly?
Oh, you know, I was so amazed at how easy and simple it was. I mean, I just pushed the auto trade button and it worked immediately. I made $5,648 in my very first day.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how much would you say you're making from disrupt trading every day?
Wow. I could show you my bank account right here. Can I borrow that? A second.
Whoa, nice. $127,698. Wow, and that's just in the past 10 days?
Yeah.
That is pretty impressive, Patty.
I know. I can hardly believe it myself. But I'm making over $12,000 a day now, and it's all thanks to your Disrupt Trading software.
So, I guess this has made a difference in your life, has it?
Do you know, Greg, the most amazing part of this system isn't even the money that it's making me, but it's the impact it's had on the people closest to me. Do you know, I was able to give my daughter the money that she needs to start her first year at college. Last week, I bought my son a new car. I mean, and just to think, just a few months back, I was wondering how I was going to pay the rent. And now I can go out and buy my own home with cash. I mean, it's just incredible. I can't even tell you how much this has changed my life. Your disrupt trading software.
Nice.
Now, Greg, some people think you're a bit of a jerk.
Hey.
But now I see a different side to you. To me, you're one of the good guys.
All right.
Really, really. Thank you for showing me how to make all this money. I mean, it's changed my life. This is everything to me. And I'm really grateful.
Right. Well, I'm happy for you and your family and all that college stuff. I'm glad you got to share with the guys the difference that disrupt trading software has made with you. I got to run now, so I'll talk to you later. I got to go talk to Stevie here.
Okay.
That got a little emotional. Let's hope Stevie here doesn't get all teary-eyed on us. Stevie!
Hey, Greg.
How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. Well, I was just talking with Patty over there, and she got a little emotional. You're not going to go that way, are you?
Not if you don't want me to, Greg.
All right. Good. So why don't you tell the folks here how you got on with the disrupt trading software? Oh, but before you do, Stevie here was delivering my mail up until a few weeks ago. Isn't that right?
I sure was. Well, like Patty, I've been using Greg's trading software for 10 or 11 days now, and I can't believe the kind of money I'm making.
Nice. And just how much is it, Stevie?
Well, I don't want anyone in the bar to hear, but it's over $100,000.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm at 136,000, and it hasn't even been 2 weeks yet.
Nice.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm not even sure how the software works.
Well, you're using auto trade, right?
Yeah. I just set it, let it do its thing, and then come back later, and bam, more money.
Nice.
Look, Greg, I know you don't like it when people get emotional, but you've really done something amazing for me, and I just wanted to say thank you.
It's all good, Stevie. It's all good. Well, I think the guys have heard enough. Greg out. Follow me in my car. All right, that's enough fun for now. Let's head home so I can get a real freaking drink. That's more like it. You know the best thing about my life now? This. I can kick back and relax whenever I goddamn like. I've got all this and all this thanks to one tiny bit of code. Now I know why you're watching this video, and you know why you're watching this video. Your money situation sucks. God damn it, your whole life sucks. You need some money fast. You need to find something that works and will keep working, or you're never going to get out of this crappy life you've somehow found yourself in. And I might just have the very thing you need. But before you even think about watching any more of this video, let me make one thing clear. I don't need you. You need me. You need me to show you where the real money is. You need me to give you the key to real goddamn profits like this. What you don't need is for me to hold your hand and tell you everything's going to be okay. Because guess what? It isn't. It's not going to be okay. Not unless you take action. Not unless you do something different. Something they can't control. Something that gives you the edge.
Hi, my name's Elizabeth. Up until about 10 days ago, I was in some serious debt. I was even forced to go out and clean other people's homes and do some odd jobs so I could make ends meet. But then Greg showed me his online trading software, and it was so easy. I set it to auto trade, and now the money just comes in. And I can look in my bank account and see $137,000. I never thought I'd see that amount. And all I can say is thank you, Greg, for putting that software out there so that anyone can use it and they can take care of themselves and their family. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Okay, you've seen the type of money you could be making, $12,000 to $15,000 a day, if you have the balls to finally take some control over your life. But do you have any idea why you've got access to this restricted video? Let me spell it out for you. You are exactly where they want you to be. You are on the outside. And you have no chance ever of getting on the inside. Do you know what that means? That means from now until the day you die, you're going to keep losing. If you're lucky, you'll work a 9-to-5 crappy job. You'll be poorly paid and undervalued. You'll always struggle to reach the end of the month. You'll check your tiny bank account balance more times than you check your watch just to see if you've got enough money to put food on the table. You'll live in a crappy rented house in a crappy part of town. And when you eat out, it'll be fast food. No steak for you, just crappy burgers and crappy fries. This will be your life, and there will be no escape. You'll constantly dream about making it big, but you will never make it. How do I know this? What do you think? I've got a crystal ball stuffed in my pants? I just described 95% of the population of the entire Western world, and it sucks, right? So, yeah, I worked out your dirty little secret. You want in. You want the big money. Even just a taste would be good, right? So let's cut the crap here. I can make you money. I can make you real money. The kind of money that can buy you toys like this. Or a house like this. Yeah, that's mine. And yeah, you guessed it. That killer car and sexy home, they're mine. I bought them all for cash. And before you mistake me for one of those wannabe gurus with their rented mansions and hired sports cars, here's some proof that I'm way above your pay grade. Can you read this? Yeah, that's my name right there. And that's my name on these bank accounts too. So in case you haven't worked it out yet, this is real money we're talking about here. But don't be a fool about this. I'm not going to tell you some fairy tale about how I'm going to make you tens of millions of dollars in the next 60 minutes after you click some magic button. Get real. If that's what you're looking for, you'll have to rub that lamp a little harder, because I'm not the genie you're looking for. See, I'm not here to make you some BS promises. I'm here to give you a real chance to make some real money. So, I really need you to focus now, okay? This is what I can do for you, if you have what it takes to join me. This is what could be yours just a few moments from now. We're talking about a steady $12,000 to $15,000 a day, pure hard cash. Not that overnight billionaire BS you've been shoved down your throat every day. Hell no. We've all seen that kind of crap before, and if you haven't worked it out yet, it's all a bunch of BS. So seriously, if that's the kind of crap you're looking for, close the page right now. See, I'm talking about real money. The kind that you can actually withdraw and spend on real things. A new home, a new car, a freaking new life. You know, the kind of stuff you want, but are never going to get. Unless you do something new, something different, something that puts you on the inside, that makes you money like this. And at the same time, takes a slice out of the trillion-dollar Wall Street pie. See, I got an axe to grind. I had a pretty good look on the inside world of Wall Street, and I goddamn hate those guys. So what better way of making you and me some money than taking a big slice out of their money right from under their noses? And you see, this is where you come in. This is how you can make money like this. See, I'm about to show you how to mess with the system just enough that it costs them money, but also just enough that they can't stop you. And yeah, of course, yeah, I'll be making money too. I'm not a freaking charity case here. See, you win, I win. You make up to 15 grand a day. And I get to stick it to Wall Street again and again. But let me talk personally to you now and be deeply sincere with you. You and I are not as different from each other as you may think. Don't be fooled by my fancy car and fat bank balance. I came from nothing. Less than nothing. Now, I'm not going to tell you some sob story about how my mommy never loved me and my daddy only cared about his bottle of bourbon. All that may be true, but it's not really important. What's important is this. I never liked to play along with this system. I never fit in. I didn't even graduate, despite my being freaking good with things like computers and math. See, what really matters is this. I was an outsider, just like you are right now. And because I was an outsider, I had crappy jobs, just like you. I did pretty much everything you can think of. Washing cars, flipping burgers, cleaning offices, the usual grunt work, till I eventually decided to use my brain a bit more. I got a few low-level qualifications, and within a year or so, I ended up working as some tech support at one of the Wall Street's biggest firms. Pretty crazy, right? I mean, an outsider like me inside the offices of the biggest group of insiders on the planet. Talk about compromising myself for a few extra bucks. But I desperately needed the money, and I was finally getting to use my brain a bit. And I guess you could say it was an okay job. The money was pretty crap, but it was steady, and I didn't have to flip burgers or wash more cars. And that felt pretty good. But what I didn't realize at the time was that tech job was my way in. My way to finally making more money than I ever thought possible. See, as an outsider, I got pretty good at watching other people, at seeing without being seen. And I watched those greedy Wall Street traders every goddamn minute of every goddamn day. And over the months, I started to understand their business. I got interested in the stock market and how those sleazy traders manipulated it to make millions. I did a lot of reading and a lot of research until I felt I was ready to try to make some money out of it. So I started investing my little earnings on a few trades here and there, and I quickly came to understand that I was pretty good at it. I had just started and I was already making a small profit. So I eventually tried to talk to some of the traders at the office. I wanted to know how I could increase my winnings even more, and I knew they had all the dirty tricks to turn a little into a lot. But of course, as I expected, those arrogant bastards didn't give a crap about my few $100s of profit. Nobody took me seriously. That was just something else for them to laugh about once they thought I couldn't hear them. Those slick Wall Street traders disgusted me. All those pretentious boys driving around in their new toys, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, fancy Manhattan penthouses. Those guys just didn't give a crap about people like you or me. They were too busy spending our money that they were taking right out of our wallets. And the way they were treating me, on the days I wasn't invisible to them, I was being shouted at or mocked. They treated me like I was a joke. So there quickly came a point when I couldn't take it anymore, and I decided I was going to get some revenge. I wasn't going to quit. I definitely didn't want to give them that pleasure. I had to come up with a way of screwing with their system and hopefully make myself a few bucks along the way. But of course the big question was how? The more I thought about it, the harder it was for me to figure out. Until one day, something unexpected happened. I was working on one of the servers running some system tests when one of those arrogant traders came in shouting at me like crazy. Something in the system was delaying his trades. Only by less than a second, but it was enough to screw with all of his trades. He told me he'd lost close to $500,000 in the last 3 hours, all because of this one short delay in his trades. This guy was losing it. I mean, he was literally pulling his hair out, and I was loving every second of it. Not just because I hated that guy and loved seeing him lose money, but because I knew I'd found my way in. See, I knew if I could copy that error and come up with a formula that would disrupt their system and delay their trades by even a few milliseconds, I could achieve two important goals. One, I could stop them making money anytime I wanted. Two, I could use their trades to make money for me. See, I would know beforehand what these sneaky traders were trying to quickly buy or sell. I could use this intel to make fast profits for me. But I also knew this disrupt code could only be used sometimes. The last thing I wanted to do was raise any red flags. I just had to work out a way for this millisecond delay to seem normal. These guys were used to losing a trade here or there. It was expected, part of their routine. They knew their sneaky tactics would win more often than not, so an occasional loss was no big deal for them, even if it was tens of thousands of dollars. All I had to do was to work out how many trades I could take from them without them worrying about it. This way I knew I could keep making these guaranteed profits forever. But first, I knew I had to copy that same delay that cost that trader close to $500,000 and use it to make me some money at last. I looked hard at the problem that caused the speed of his trade to slow down, and I tried to understand how I could replicate the same delay. And to be honest, it was like looking for a needle in a haystack. But one thing was sure, I was not going to quit until I had it figured out. I spent days going back and forth in the system trying to spot what caused that $500,000 delay. And after 2 weeks, I found it. It was almost an invisible error, a glitch more than anything else. The chances of it happening again were probably 1,000,000,000 to 1. But it was a genuine weakness in their system, and it was mine to use as I liked. I felt a sudden rush of excitement through my whole body. I had exactly what I needed to manipulate the system, to control it the way I liked, and finally make some money. I knew all I had to do was create a formula that made that mistake happen from time to time, just enough to take a fraction of 1% of their $1,000,000,000 profits for me. See, I knew they wouldn't feel any real pain from this. But for me, it would be a huge victory. I had no idea how much money I would make, but I knew it was a lot. From that day on, every break I had, every minute I wasn't working, I was working on that code. Those arrogant bastards, they never saw it coming, but I was preparing it right under their noses. And I must admit, that was the best part. Having those slick, entitled assholes making fun of me outside when I was inside secretly preparing a code to pull the carpet right from under their feet. It was all I could think of. I was completely obsessed with it. I was relentless in my work on that code. I visited all the hacker forums I could find, searched online until 3 in the morning for days on end until I had that disrupt code written and ready to upload. It was at that exact point in time that disrupt trading was born. I used the code slowly, just once the first week. But that one disruption made me nearly $1,000 in profit. That's almost as much as I made in a month slaving for those ungrateful Wall Street idiots. And it took me just a few seconds. The next week, I used the code 3 times and pulled in nearly $5,000. I could hardly believe it. I checked and I double checked to make sure my code was clean. And sure enough, nobody said a thing. No red flags were raised. And I was finally making some real money at last. A week later, I was pulling in over $3,000 every day. I couldn't even believe my eyes. $3,685 every day. It was just unbelievable. And the best part was those arrogant bastards, they didn't have a clue. 2 weeks later, I made an incredible $35,897 in pure cash profits in under 5 days. The next month, I pulled in a cool $163,768, and it was all mine. And man, I was loving it. That cocky look on their faces, not having a clue what was going on, made me just as happy as the massive amounts of money I was making. And for about 3 years, I kept up the charade of going to work, pulling in a few bucks a day for my tech work and tens of thousands a day for my trades. But by the end of those 3 years, I felt I'd had enough fun. I certainly had more money than I ever thought possible. In those 3 years and 7 months, I pulled in over $6.5 million. That's more money than I ever thought I'd make in my whole freaking life. And I decided that was enough. I had had enough. It was time for me to stop pretending I had no money and start spending it. From there on, I've been living the dream. I bought this incredible house and another one by the ocean. I've realized my dreams of buying the best sports cars 6 times this year. I've been to all the world's most amazing beaches, and I've allowed myself to buy pretty much everything I wanted without ever thinking about the price. Can you imagine how that feels? Can you imagine the kind of freedom that gives you? Oh, yeah, of course you don't. I sometimes forget. You still haven't found your way in. Your way to the big money that's so close but so far away. But at some point, all that luxury and high life, it became a bit boring. I mean, I was living the dream, but I really wanted to screw with the system a little bit more. So I decided to go all in and invite some other outsiders to the party. Guys I knew from the hacking forums who'd helped me develop the disrupt code. It seemed only fair to pay them back a little, so I helped them by making them hundreds of thousands of dollars each. These guys have been my guinea pigs. They've been helping me with the first test to see how many people I can help copy my success. And you know what? It's quite a lot. I discovered that not only can more people use my system, but they can make a lot of money too. In just the last 10 days, each of my testers has made a staggering average of $168,549.87 each. And that's where you come in. But only if you think you're ready for profits like this.
Hi guys, my name is Chris, and I have used various trading systems and trading bots with zero success whatsoever, not even making a penny from most of them, and I was very frustrated by this and was about to give up, but luckily before I did so, I managed to get myself a copy of Greg's Disrupt trading software, and this absolutely changed everything. In just 10 days of using the software, I managed to make, and I'm not even kidding when I say this, $156,000 in 10 days, and this completely blew me away because I had never had results like this before. So if you have an opportunity to get your hands on this trading system, if you have the chance, grab it with two hands because it can change your financial future like it has mine. I just want to say thanks to Greg. You know, you've completely changed my life. I'll always be indebted to you because of this, and now I know what it feels like to be financially free. So thank you so much, man. You know, I really can't thank you enough.
See, I'm now looking for another small group of people, normal, everyday outsiders like you, to join the team. Because I've calculated that I can give another 65 fast movers the key to the same life-changing profits you've just seen. And the best part is, you don't have to worry about being smart enough to pull this off. Because I hired a team of crack software developers to turn my Disrupt code into a simple 3-click software app. It's so easy, a 5-year-old could use it. If you can open an email, you can make this work. It's that easy. But don't take my word for it. Let me show you exactly how this works and how easy it will be for you to make huge profits from it. So here we are. This is the same Disrupt trading software that has changed so many people's lives already. I'm really looking forward to showing you this. And yeah, I have to admit, I'm pretty proud of it. Because it's not just me it's helped. It's helped dozens of ordinary people just like you make profits between $12,000 and $15,000 a day, 100% hands-free. Here you can see we're in Patty's trading account. I got Patty set up on the Disrupt trading software about 12 days ago, and you see here, already she's got a balance of $157,438.65. Not bad. Here you can see she's clicked the Auto Trade button, which means all Patty has to do is sit back and make money. There are no extra steps other than choosing the amount of money you want the Disrupt trading software to trade on your behalf. You have a lot of control here, so if you want to play it extra safe and trade just $25 per trade, that's cool. Once you're happy that the Disrupt trading software is making you a nice profit every time it trades, you'll probably want to increase the trade amount to say $50 or $100 per trade. But as I say, this is up to you. You have full control. If you want to, you can set the software to trade as much as $500 per trade. It's totally your decision. Basically, the larger the trade you allow the Disrupt trading software to make for you, the more profit you can make. But if you want to take your time and build up slowly, you have that option. Just select $25 trades and gradually build up your profits safely. You can see here that Patty has decided to let the Disrupt trading software trade at $50 per trade. And here you can see how much profit she's made from each of her last few trades. Right now, that's between $88 and $90 profit every time she's traded. Pretty cool. Because the Disrupt trading software trades automatically on your behalf, there's really nothing left to do but enjoy the money that you're making. You can withdraw the balance you can see at the top of the screen anytime. Though, of course, you probably want to leave some money in your trading account so that the Disrupt trading software can keep making you extra profits. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Here you can see the profits fellow members are making. At the top of the screen, you can see all of our traders have made a total of nearly $64 million, and that number just keeps going up. Here you can see the latest profits other members just like you have made recently. And here you can see profits of all members over the last 20 days. See how every day the number keeps going up? 20 days ago, we were profiting about $1 million a day. Now it's closer to $2 million. Now, this is great for our members, and could be amazing for you. But it means I can only allow a few more guys to join up at Disrupt Trading. I need to keep this system profitable for everyone, and a strict number limit is the best way to do this. Okay, I'm going to log off now. See how easy it is? And there's one thing I can guarantee you 100%. This will make you more money than you ever imagined possible. So let's get practical now. I'm currently allowing in 65 new users to disrupt the system and take their slice of $1 trillion pie. It's a pie so big, it's making those sleazy Wall Street traders billions of dollars every year. So they don't even feel a few $100,000 here and there. But for you and me, for us, it's everything. But I have to be honest with you. I couldn't care less if it's you or if it's somebody else who joins me, as long as you're not one of them. It's all the same to me. See, I just want to mess around with these Wall Street guys a little more and help a few more outsiders get their share of the $1 trillion we normally never get to touch. I don't really need this. I sure as hell don't need you. It's my way of having fun, and it's your way of making some serious money. So if you think you're ready to make between $12,000 and $15,000 a day, now's the time for action. Sign up with your email next to the screen and let's get you started. By the end of the day, you'll be making more money in a few hours than you would normally make in a whole month. And just a few months from now, your bank account could look just like this. And the best part is, Wall Street is going to pay you out of its own pockets. But if for some dumb reason you're not interested in these obscene amounts of cash, please leave this page now. I've got no time for whining losers or guys who need to think about it. You know why you're here. I know why you're here. You need money, and the money is here. But seriously, if you're not sure, just close this page. Because you're taking the turn of someone who's ready for a payday like this. Guys who are maybe a bit smarter than you. Guys who know when opportunity comes knocking, you rip the door open. No questions asked. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You've been hurt before. Well, cry me a river. Get in line. You think you're the only one who's got screwed by the system? But this here is your chance to fight back and take back what's rightfully yours. The way to life-changing profits every single day. And you're getting it on a silver freaking platter. This is the definition of push button set and forget. If you can open an email, then you will make up to $15,000 a day, every day, from this simple automated profit maker, because that's the level of dumb easy this system really is. But don't take my word for it. Test it for yourself. Up to today, I've allowed a total of 27 regular guys just like you test this baby, and not a single person has had a problem with it. Shall I tell you what they got instead? Money. Lots of money.
Hi, I'm Cynthia. I've tried so many different ways of making money, but I've never had any luck. I was fortunate enough to get a copy of Greg's Disrupt Trading software, and since then, I've had incredible success. After just 10 days of using the software, I've made $149,695.85 in cash profits. It's literally mind-blowing. I can't quite believe the money that I've made, but it's all there, and it's all mine. So I just want to say, thank you, Greg! And if you get the chance, you really need to try it for yourself.
Wake up. People don't get what they deserve, and they get what they take. There's nothing any of us can do about it. You either take what you deserve or you keep losing. The choice is yours. The world world is full of losers who waited too long, and now it's up to you to not be one of those losers. Instead, you can be the outsider who finally got his way in, who's living at large because he didn't hesitate, who took a chance when it came along, and who's making 15 grand a day, 100 grand a week, 400 grand a month, every month. We're talking about you having a bank account like this. But this is the bit where you have to do something, where you have to take action. This is it. Take it or leave it. But if you're ready to make money like this every day, do it now. Because I have no time to lose with tire-kicking losers who don't recognize a life-changing opportunity when it's hitting them right between the eyes. So if you want to keep struggling to pay the bills every month for the rest of your life, leave this page now. But if you're smart, and if you understand that making 15 grand a day, 100 grand a week, 400 grand a month every month can change your miserable life forever, then sign up next to this video right now, and I'll see you on the inside. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. You can bet your life I won't be here again if you decide to wait on it. A few hours from now, I'm going to delete this page, this video, and this website. I'm giving you the chance to start making some real money today. But it's your choice, so you choose. Life-changing money every day, or a life on the outside, a life without money, a life without power, a life without hope. Don't wait another second. Sign up on this page right now, and I'll explain everything to you on the very next page. Unbelievable, life-changing cash profits are just a few clicks away. Do it right now. Push the button on this page right now. Within minutes from now, you'll have full, unlimited access to your cash profits in your account. This will be your money, your funds to withdraw, spend as you like. See with your own eyes the truth behind making real money each and every day. Activate your cash account right now, and I'll speak to you on the next page. Push the button on this page right now. Do it now, and I'll see you on the inside. Do it now. Push the button on this page now.